Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. There comes a point in a man's life, especially after enduring the weight of a toxic business environment, when the only path forward is to step away from everything and everyone. Not out of weakness, but out of necessity. A man must retreat from the noise of the world, from the constant stimulation, the pressure to perform, the endless meetings, and the artificial smiles that mask deeper agendas. He must go to a place where the only voice he hears is his own, and the only expectations are those he sets for himself. In this solitude, healing begins. A toxic business environment can leave deep wounds, whether it's betrayal by a partner, a culture of manipulation, chronic stress, or simply years of pretending to be someone you're not. It takes a toll. Over time, you stop recognizing yourself. You become reactive, disconnected, constantly on edge. Trust becomes rare, and the things that once motivated you, honor, passion, purpose, begin to fade. Many try to push through, to grind harder, hoping success will somehow erase the damage. But the truth is, healing never happens in the same environment that caused the harm. Stepping away doesn't mean quitting. It means reclaiming. It means giving yourself permission to breathe again without performing, to remember who you were before the grind, before the compromise, before the fatigue set in. Time alone gives you that chance. Whether it's a remote cabin in the woods, quiet mornings by the water, or just a few weeks without constant connection to the business world, solitude strips away the noise. It allows you to listen to your body, your emotions, your spirit. You begin to notice how tense you've become, how much you've been carrying, how far you've drifted from the man you wanted to be. In silence, hard truths rise to the surface. The patterns you accepted, the compromises you made, the warning signs you ignored, they all begin to make sense. But rather than beat yourself up, solitude allows for compassion. You realize you did what you needed to survive, but now it's time to stop surviving and start healing. Time alone lets you shed the armor, the masks, the habits that once protected you but now suffocate you. In this quiet, a man begins to process his pain fully, honestly, without distractions, without trying to explain or justify it. And something beautiful happens when a man sits with his pain instead of avoiding it. He transforms. Not into someone colder or more guarded, but into someone wiser, more grounded and more connected to truth. He becomes the kind of man who knows his boundaries, who listens to his intuition, who doesn't chase validation from broken systems. He begins to design a new life, one rooted in integrity and peace rather than status or appearances. This kind of healing isn't instant. It's not flashy, but it's real, and it's necessary. If you've been through a toxic business experience, especially one that made you question your worth or your purpose, then take the time. Step away, disconnect, be still. You don't need the world's permission to pause. The most powerful men are not those who never break, but those who know when to walk away long enough to return stronger, not just with a better plan, but with a renewed spirit. Let the silence do its work. Let solitude be your sanctuary. Only then can you re-enter the world. Not as a wounded player in someone else's game, but as a whole man ready to take on any challenge.